Whoa. What a spot to be in. What a place to find yourself. Oh man, that is vibrant. Yeah. On a dark night, moving through the city like that. Oh, it's on the seats. See this right here?
I don't know.
This is like cyberpunk sunset. This car's amazing. Oh, baby, it's got the studio going on. Think you have trouble parking this one? I don't think so. This is how you open the doors. Watch this. Oh, I could, I guess, pop this out. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I have a full out tablet at my disposal now. Is the Mercedes EQS in the studio. This is Mercedes' competition for the variety of exclusive and luxury electric vehicles that are out there. This thing has champion status, I think, at the moment for drag coefficient and also range. It's got S-Class luxury going on. It's got an unusual kind of bluish color. I haven't seen this one before. It's almost like a color changing aspect. And the interior is white and displays are everywhere. I'm gonna just, okay, that's good enough for me, I'll take it. First of all, with the blue up top and the white, and what is, look at the wood. I mean, the finishes, they thought about it. They did it. I'm just gonna get in, hold on. I'm gonna put my foot on the brake real quick. Stop it, stop it. That's too easy. And look at the displays come to life over here. All right, we're gonna take a walk around first before we do the whole interior, but I had to show you that feature straight away. This little slot, I've never seen anything quite like this. That's windshield washer fluid in here. By the way, the rims are enormous. Apparently, the rims themselves, some of these design elements here actually serve a purpose to improve that drag coefficient as well. Another thing I noticed from the outside is this enormous section here, which is responsible for your heads-up display, which apparently is a big deal on this vehicle with all kinds of navigation aspects and augmented reality aspects, telling you where and when to turn and all that stuff. Ooh, that is a big trunk. And you can see that the seats fold down. You're getting a lot more cargo volume than on if you were to have a designated or separate trunk. This is quite a lot of volume. Oh my, it's got a motorized, I can hear the motor stopping it at different points, locking at different stages. Did anybody else notice this? I watched a couple of videos, I didn't see this mentioned. That's quite nice. So it stays nice and wide open over there. Granted, I mean, with the super luxury vehicle, I don't know that cargo is the top of your list for priority, but they obviously thought about it. I mean, you can carry some stuff, certainly, if you needed to. The rooftop, plenty of glass up here, big glass section. And as you step away from it a little bit and analyze the shape, you start to recognize how all these decisions took that drag coefficient into account. Like, you're just seeing such a simple form here that's going to be cutting through the air, and you can kind of tell that that was a guiding principle as you're coming up with the lines here. The front, of course, no grille on it. You don't need one here. This is an all-electric vehicle, and they've kind of simulated one with these little mini Mercedes logos all throughout there. And if you look at these up close, you can see they're an exact replica of the larger one here. I like the way they've integrated the front camera. It's barely visible right inside of the large Mercedes logo here. But they still managed to make it look a little bit mean with these sections on each side. These fins over here give it a slightly more intimidating look. You see this rolling up behind you. Inside the headlights, all kinds of activity, including a little digital light indicator. The charge port is in, I guess, an unusual location amongst electric vehicles, in the back rather than the front. 31 minutes to 80% on a 200 kilowatt charger if you can find it. So it can charge pretty quickly given the right equipment. This wide opening door thing and freezing at the wide open position, it might be, okay, I can't call it my favorite feature. I'm getting carried away here. I know I like weird things, but I like the ease. I jump in, I jump out. The door stays where I want it, and it's predictable. I think Mercedes knows its customer with that particular feature. It's a fine little detail to many, and certainly when you see it on video. But then you use it, and you're like, oh my goodness, that's a nice feeling right there. It's like when you drink a refreshing drink, you know, the sound that you can't avoid making. Holy cow, when you get inside this thing, yes, it's a car, right? But this merging of technology and automotive, it's apparent in here. It really feels more like you're stepping into a piece of tech than into a traditional vehicle. And obviously, the displays are a big part of that. I can already tell where they're going to be mapped out. This blue color up here is just, it's really doing it for me. Futuristic blue. This is the hue of the future. Let me hit the power button. Here we go. I mean, come on. Displays are everywhere. This is, I don't remember what the dimension was they said across the whole thing. It's one piece of material over top glass, whatever it happens to be, but you can see it's 3 distinctive display sections. So directly in front of me here is the information that's important to me as a driver. Of course, I have my speed. I have my heads-up display up above there, which is fairly large. I can tell immediately. Over here is going to be all of your important info stuff. So obviously your nav lives here. I can see your climate lives here as well. Individual climate selection. There's a separate climate menu. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, interesting. So I can control climate up here. I can control climate for the seats in the back. I have air quality. Oh my goodness gracious. Energizing air control plus ultrafine particle. Reduced nitrogen oxide and odors. Air freshener. Oh baby, we just turned on an air freshener. Oh, I'm smelling. Am I smelling? It smells so good in here. I don't know if I'm smelling. This display in the center is large. That is a large display. And it's interesting the way they had to cut it at these angles to follow this shape all around. It's like your whole view is taken up. I'm smelling freshness. I'm smelling a little bit of freshness right now. Of course, we've also got some pre-entry climate control in here. So, you may want to have it cool down prior to you jumping in. It can do that. The headrest, how about a pillow? Let's just put a pillow there. Why don't we? It's a comfy spot. Okay, cool. Some more controls exist up here, I'm just noticing, for some quick important stuff like lighting and an SOS button as well. Wait a second, there's a sunroof? Oh, I didn't even know. Oh. A swipe gesture and a fairly substantial sunroof. Oh. Little shade there. Okay. Your seat is hot? No, you turned it on. I didn't do that, did I? I can turn on your heated seat? Stop it. Let's try that. I did just turn on your heated seat. A full control. I got control of Kirk right now. That's unbelievable. It's a lot to take in for myself right now. So if you have navigation open, huge navigation display available to you, and it interacts with your heads-up display to project a visual of turns superimposed on the road in an augmented reality fashion. Oh. This is off the USB playing video right now.
The floating leather surfaces are adding up to pure luxury. Perfect.
That's a nice display right there.
Also, the decor surfaces are a pure aesthetic treat.
Oh, look at the amount of control on the vent. There's one of these actually on each side. And then in the center, we reach up and pull these little tabs right here. They've really done a good job of hiding these particular vents. What? Heart rate? So you can actually connect a wearable device, which is then going to be referenced inside the vehicle. It's going to be able to connect, I guess, via Bluetooth. Oh, baby. We are into the massage section for these seats. I have a substantial recline going on right now. A pillow on my head. And a hot, relaxing back. Now I just need a car to drive itself, right? No, I'm joking. I know you guys have hands ready to go. How about the steering wheel? Very soft and supple. And this white interior, Mercedes does it well as far as the light interiors are concerned. We have a volume control. We can pick up phone calls. A little bit of navigation control. This looks like your cruise control. You actually have paddle shifters as well, which is kind of strange considering it's an electric vehicle. Now, you probably realize this at this point, but I can't take this for a drive just yet. So there's certain features which I'm not going to be able to test. Oh, seat kinetics, lumbar. Look at this. Get out of town. Look at this amount of control. Here comes the lumbar. Imagine coming up with this interface. Your job is to have a dynamic, look, it clicks with haptics as I move around and simply adjust the lumbar. Side bolsters, okay. Bolster me. Yes. They take the seats really seriously. Green blue lighting and a cool, refreshing breeze. Let's try that. Oh, stop it with the lighting all the way. What? I just had like a little session? I'm having a little relaxing session? With the hues? Oh my, now I'm vibrating. I'm energizing. It's a 360 audio experience. Wow. There's all kinds of things happening in tandem. I can only imagine this at night. When you have this, like this light strip goes all the way around the dash, all the way around your body into the back. This is unique. This is unique to Mercedes in this particular space. This showcases some of the tech. You can see here the distance control from the vehicle in front, driving assistance, active distance assist, dynamically selecting, comfortable. I mean, there's so much configuration available in here. Active brake assist, lane keep assist, blind spot assist. This is what Kirk needs on the highway with the commute, right? It's stressful. You need the assistance. This is a fingerprint scanner to log you into your own personal settings simply with your fingerprint. I just realized these are quick toggle buttons as well to get you into specific settings. Let's take a look at the cameras. Ooh, select the view by touching the display. Oh, baby, it's got the studio going on.
That is nuts.
You think you'll have trouble parking this one? I don't think so. Check this out. See if I'm gonna hit the curb. I mean, you wouldn't want to hit the curb or something like this, but this is how you're gonna see. Back to auto mode. Wild. Very nicely done. Oh, here's how you select drive modes. Quite the ceremony that goes on here. So it's comfort by default. We switch to sport, makes a little noise. Individual, your own custom. So if I select here, let's see, what can I tune up? Oh, everything. Everything. Drive. You can have it ask when you start the car what kind of mood you're in as well. What kind of drive mode you want to select each time. Holy cow, man, I'm just realizing how comprehensive this thing is. Like, I think they need to let me keep this for a week. What a cool, you can see. Look at my brake. The percentage of brake pressure, same as accelerator. Wow. Why? Just because. Look at, I can see the degree of the turn of each of the tires, 34, 36, 37. As I straighten them out, holy cow. This is how you open the doors. Watch this. Oh. Yes. I'm figuring this out. Okay. Oh, I just noticed that the seat belts have red LEDs at nighttime so you can see it easier. The little details. This is another sort of raw feeling wood surface, and you slide this up to reveal some cup holders, a location to put your key if you want to, 2 USB Type-Cs, and what looks like a wireless charge mat, which is in an actually useful location for once. Sometimes they're in weird spots. I'll close that back down, and then we've also got this button here, which opens up this storage location. Little spot for some change, fairly deep storage, and also 2 more USB Type-C connectors. Lastly, a big giant storage area down here. You can pass through the entire section, and there's an elastic band over here, I guess, to hold something down. Oh, right here. There we go. Ooh, look, you can see the fragrance in there. Because we had the freshener, that's where the fragrance is hiding. Unbelievable. Not just one, multiple capabilities for the type of fragrance. There's one lighting thing I want to reference. Obviously, with the energizing mode and things like this, you will get a variety of lights showing around the car's light system. But then there's simple stuff which is useful, like if you turn the heat on, you get a red light. If I go colder, I get a blue light moving across, so you immediately know whatever it was that you were touching. I gotta hop in the back now. Oh my goodness, I don't know, you might want to travel here. You might actually prefer to travel back here. Of course, I've also got a big monitor. I can get content on here. I can see my map, my nav. I can actually check the cameras. I can pair a Bluetooth headset if I want to watch content and listen to something exclusive of what everyone else is listening to. Whatever you have access to up there, you have access to over here. And you can see I could just be chilling back here, watching a video independently of whatever anybody else is doing in the front row or even to my right-hand side. I'm also noticing that there is a analog mini jack headphone connector. I got another tablet sitting here. What happens if I power this on? This is I could, I guess, pop this out. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I have a full out tablet at my disposal now. I mean, this counts as an extra potential content location. So you can see there's the driver's side, that's the main display, the passenger display in front of that seat, this display in front of the rear left, rear right, and then the tablet itself, which is what I'm on right now. And it all pops in here. We have something else. Oh, a wireless charger. That is nice. So this is a very thoughtful wireless charger location as well for your passenger. You can imagine this thing being used as like a limousine, and you would not mind getting picked up in this vehicle from the airport, that's for certain. So I was on the lookout for cup holders. They are hidden in there. It's a little slide out tray with suspended bottoms. So yeah, you can definitely put your cups in there as well. Book lights. A lot of headroom too, actually. Oh, climate control over here as well. Now the sound system in here is Burmester, and there's a bunch of speakers all over the place. I'm familiar with Burmester. I have a Burmester system in the Taycan, and it is, they're kind of incredible, but I do want to hear how it sounds in here. Maybe this gets a run for its money. I imagine it should be able to. So let me hop back in the driver's seat and play some music. I think they had a song in here. Yeah. From an unknown artist. Oh my God. Woo! Woo! That is very loud. Equalizer options. Ooh, we have a little bass enhancement going on. Loudness normalization is set to medium. We can, of course, pinpoint where we want to send audio. If you have some passenger in the back that's sleeping or something, you can have the audio focused over here, or you can move it to a more surround situation. Burmester's always giving you a tremendous number of options for audio performance. I mean, this is, yeah, it's almost like you would like to watch